Hi, teacher Carlos. I'm Max Garin, a student of English for Finance. And first of all, I need to say sorry for don't give my part of the test of this Solemne in this morning. I forget the hour, so I'm so sorry. Okay, continue with the second part of the Solemne of the history of the banks. The first of all. So, for as long as civilization has existed, banking has existed. In fact, even before civilization existed, there were bank-like systems. Early bank systems. Is it possible to say exactly when banking properly began? We do. However, have evidence that it may have started to properly occur around 8000 before Christ. Although these were not banking in the way that we see things now. Is what mod record keeping of trades that were being made. There may have been specific institutions developed especially for banking, but we can't possibly know for sure. All we have records of all people making trades and record their trades down in a log. And one of the first actual bank was the Romans, great builders and administrators in their own right took banking out of the temple and formalizing it within distinct buildings. During this time, money lenders still provided as loan sharks do today, but most legitimate commerce involved the use of an institutional bank. Right here I have a photo of one of the first actual bank. Modern banking in the 17th to 19th centuries. Perhaps the biggest change to the world of banking came into the 17th to the 19th centuries, particularly in London. In fact, the way in which banks work will be based completely around these banking concepts. Issue bank debt, allowing deposit to be made into banks, etc. The first proper bank could be said to be the Goldsmith of London. It is now a bank, but back then it was more a series of vaults which charged a fee for their service. People would deposit their precious material into this vault and they will be able to collect them. Over time, Goldsmiths started to provide loans. 20th century bank, that's the bank system what we use today in these times. So it was in 20th centuries when banks started to pop up in the way we know them properly. Post-World War II, banks started to lend money to countries as a whole, and retail banking started to become a proper thing. In fact, a lot of the technology that was developed throughout to the 20th centuries is still in use today. The ATM system and SWIFT payment. So, continue with the Solemne. I'm going to tell some well-functioning financial system. A well-functioning financial system has complete markets with effective financial intermediaries and financial instruments allowing investors to move money from the present to the future at the fair rate of return, borrowers to easily obtain capital, hedgers to offset risk, and traders to easily exchange currencies and commodities. Some of bank account, we have savings. Savings accounts are typically the first official bank account anybody opens, like the Beta route. Children may open an account with parents to begin a pattern of saving. Teenagers open an account to stash cash earned from a first job or household chores. Then we have the checking. And checking accounts provide you with a basic account to deposit checks, make withdrawals, and pay bills. Paper checks, though slowly, losing popularity, are key features of checking accounts. More recently, the debit card or check card has taken over as a primary form of payment from checking accounts. Most banks now offer online bill pay service through checking accounts, helping to streamline payments. Then we have the money market account, and a money market account earns more interest than either a saving or checking account, but combine feature of both. For those who tend to carry higher balance in checking accounts, this can be a great option to park cash. The higher rates mean your cash is working for you and earning interest. And finally, we have the certificate of deposit or CD. A CD account actually allows you to earn more than any of account listed above. What the catch? You have to commit to keeping your money in the CD for a certain amount of time. For example, you may use a 6-month CD or an 80-month CD, which means you have to keep your funds locked up for 6 or 80 months. And we have the retirement account is another type of account of bank. Retirement account offers tax advantage. In very general terms, you get to avoid paying income tax on interest you earn from a saving account or CD each year. But you may have to pay taxes on those earnings at a later date. Still, keeping your money sheltered from taxes may help you over the long term. Most banks offer IRAs, and they may also provide retirement account for small business. We have the last part of the work is some tips for a good personal finance. Well, first of all, you take your time to read about finance and learn about that. Then you can check your credit, create a financial calendar, separate your savings from checking accounts, and many, many more. You can read about more tips for have a good finance for you and for your money. Thanks, Teacher Carlos. I hope you're still very good. Thanks.